Today I'm going to give you a quick rundown of everything you need to know before you see Netflix's live-action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the most beloved animated series of all time. And don't worry, this video is spoiler-free, so you can watch it without ruining any surprises from the series, but there will be some short explanations from the original show. Now, it's time to know before you go. The first thing you might be wondering is when you can watch Netflix's Avatar. Well, the good news is that you don't have to wait too long because the series is set to premiere on February 22nd, 2024 on Netflix. The first season will consist of 8 episodes, each lasting about an hour. That means you'll have 8 hours of pure entertainment and enjoyment as you follow the journey of Aang, the young Avatar, and his friends as they try to save the world from the Fire Nation. If you're not familiar with the story of Avatar: The Last Airbender, here's a quick recap. The series is set in a world where certain people can manipulate or bend one of the 4 classical elements: water, earth, fire, or air. The Avatar is the only person who can bend all 4 elements and is the bridge between the mortal and spirit worlds. The Avatar's duty is to maintain the balance and harmony of the world and to prevent any one nation from dominating the others. However, 100 years ago, the Fire Nation launched a war against the other nations and the Avatar disappeared. Now the world is on the brink of destruction and the only hope is the new Avatar, a 12-year-old boy named Aang, who is frozen in ice for a century. Along with his new friends, Katara, a waterbender, and Sokka, a non-bender, Aang sets out to master the 4 elements and stop the Fire Nation's conquest. One of the most important aspects of any adaptations is the cast, and Netflix's Avatar has assembled a talented and diverse group of actors to help bring the characters to life. Here are some of the main cast members and their roles. Gordon Cormier plays Aang, a free-spirited and peaceful airbender who is the Avatar. He struggles to deal with the burden of his duties while still holding on to his adventurous and playful nature. Dallas Liu plays Prince Zuko, the scarred, exiled, and short-tempered crown prince of the Fire Nation, who is obsessed with capturing the Avatar to end his banishment and regain his honor. Kyo Teo plays Katara, a determined and hopeful waterbender who is the last of her tribe. She joins Aang on his journey while growing to her true potential. Ian Ousley plays Sokka, Katara's sarcastic and resourceful brother who tries to protect his sister and the Avatar. Paul Sun-Hyung Lee plays Uncle Iroh, Zuko's wise and kind uncle who accompanies him on his quest. He's a former general and a firebending master who loves tea and music. Elizabeth Yu will play Azula, Zuko's younger sister and a firebending prodigy. She's ruthless, cunning, and loyal to the Fire Nation. Daniel Dae Kim plays Admiral Zhao, a high-ranking and ambitious officer of the Fire Nation who is Zuko's rival. The original creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender were originally involved in the live-action adaptation for Netflix, but they left the project in 2020 due to creative differences with the company. They stated that they could not support the direction that the adaptation was going and that they wished the new team the best. However, they also assured the fans that they would continue to work on other Avatar-related projects, such as the upcoming animated movie and the Avatar Studios expansion. Netflix's Avatar has also hired some of the original writers and consultants from the animated series, such as Aaron Ehas, Tim Hedrick, and Giancarlo Volpe, to ensure that the adaptation stays true to the spirit and tone of the original series. Netflix's Avatar will follow the same structure as the animated series, which is divided into 3 seasons or books, each named after one of the 4 elements. The first book is called Water, and it'll cover the events of the first season of the original show. This means that we'll see Aang and his friends travel across the Southern Water Tribe, the Earth Kingdom, and the Fire Nation, while encountering various allies and enemies such as the Kyoshi Warriors, Jet, Bumi, Zhang, and the Blue Spirit. Of course, the live-action adaptation might also add some new twists and surprises, so be prepared for anything. Netflix's Avatar will not only adapt Avatar: The Last Airbender, but also expand the Avatar universe. The series will dive deeper into the origins and workings of bending, the spirit world, the Avatar cycle, and the 4 nations. The series will also reference and connect to the events and characters of The Legend of Korra, the sequel series that follows the next Avatar, Korra. The series will also hint at the future of the Avatar world and the possibility of new stories and adventures. One of the biggest challenges Netflix's Avatar has to face is to avoid the mistakes that the previous live-action adaptation made. In 2010, director M. Night Shyamalan released a movie version of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which was widely criticized by fans and critics alike for its poor writing, acting, directing, and visual effects. The movie also faced backlash for its whitewashing of the cast, its mispronunciation of the names, and its deviation from the source material. Netflix's Avatar has promised to learn from the movie's failures and to respect and honor the original show by staying faithful to its story, characters, themes, and tone. The series has also committed to having a diverse and inclusive cast and crew that reflects the cultural and ethnic diversity of the Avatar world. And there you have it, everything you need to know before you see Netflix's Avatar. If you're a fan of the original show or you're curious to see how Netflix will adapt it, you definitely don't want to miss this series. Don't forget to like and subscribe or check out the video on your screen for some more of my content.